Finding a car spot can be hard at the best of times, so spare a thought for these drivers. A used car business is accused of turning the public street into its own private car park, but it says it's doing nothing wrong.
I reckon that's going to be either unregistered or no registration plate on the back.
It's taking the piss. It really is that they just don't care.
Here's another one with no rego.
We're just hoping we can have a chat to someone about the car park situation out the front.
No one here, mate.
I started here 4 weeks ago and I've already had 2 tickets, which is about $208. I make $14 an hour. It's not fun.
They say you should love thy neighbour, but in this street, one is harder to love than the rest. You've got workers who work in the street who can't come to work and park freely because your cars are lined all the way up and down Lawrence Drive.
It's a public road, mate.
I think we lost a lot of customers because of the car park.
You're making it very hard for them, aren't you?
Mate, Albanese makes it hard for everyone, mate.
Welcome to Lawrence Drive, an industrial estate thoroughfare on the Gold Coast with a pesky parking problem.
So we've got our first car here with no rego. We've got another one across the street there, that ute with no rego.
There are lots of businesses, lots of staff and lots of cars.
Parking was never a problem, ever. And now it is.
Jason Green's worked in the street for 2 decades. He and his neighbours say all was running smoothly until this nameless car yard cropped up during COVID.
They are deliberately trading and deliberately buying over what they know that they can carry and not carrying.
Their stock overflowing into the street, taking up the few limit-free car spaces available, pushing neighbouring staff into 2-hour spots. It's frustrating.
Oh, it is, especially when he takes up 2 spaces and you have to park an extra one across.
Sam Scully is a first-year apprentice. He started working on Lawrence Drive a month ago.
I live down in Tweed, so fuel costs me enough as it is to get up here. Yeah. Plus running my own car, all the maintenance I have to do. By the end of the week, I have no money at all, and then I've got a ticket to pay on top of that I only get 2 weeks to pay off.
And it's not just workers finding it tough, it's customers as well. Kathy owns the local cafe and has been forced to rearrange her dining area to offer an extra park for patrons.
I don't think that it's a problem with our product because we cook everything here. All the bread are fresh, cooked every morning. I'm here from 3:30.
It's not the product, it's the car park.
It's a car park. It's really the car park.
Every single parking space, all the way down to the timed parks, all taken.
Some for weeks at a time, like this red Holden. It's privately registered, but CCTV shows it was driven to this spot by a car yard worker.
And that was 16 days ago, and the car's still parked there. Haven't touched it since.
Workers have also been spotted fixing cars in the street and across the footpath. Some even appear to be sold roadside, parked with prices scribbled on the windscreen.
I'm not sure who the boss is. I have been over there and dropped a card and asked, hey, can the owner or the boss contact me as well, please, guys? Their answer was, yep, absolutely. We understand. Yeah, other people have spoken to us as well. We're very overstocked at the moment. We're sorting that out.
That was almost 2 years ago. Fed up with their excuses time and again, Jason started recording videos and approached Gold Coast City Council.
They've sent people down probably 4 times now. The first one was a guy who came down and read them the Riot Act, and it cleaned things up quick, smart and very well for about a week.
So now they've come to a current affair.
Your neighbours are getting quite annoyed because they say you guys are taking up all the free car parks with your used vehicles. Is that right?
No.
Not right?
No.
They've got videos of unregistered cars out the front, you guys working on cars out in the street. Do you think that's fair on them?
I don't know, mate. I've got nothing to do with me.
But you're here, you're working?
No.
You don't work here?
No.
Just sort of
No, I don't work
in the office here?
Nothing to do with him, he says, but this mystery man then suddenly seems to know quite a bit about skirting the rules.
One of your neighbours says you guys have parked a car at the front of his business for more than 2 weeks. He's got it on CCTV. It's been there since late January.
Late January? I don't think so.
Red Holden?
I don't think so. Is it registered?
Yes.
Yeah. legal to park a registered car, isn't it?
The dealership has no visible name but is listed online as Buy Swap Sell Nerang Autos. They have a 2.2 star rating and some questionable reviews. Stay away. When I started hinting I wasn't interested, he got in my face. What a joke. Their cars are predominantly listed for sale on Gumtree, including some pictured on the street.
All at the front of your shop, they're all taken up by cars that should be in your car yard. That's what your neighbours are telling us.
Well, I think they got their facts wrong.
They've got videos, they've got photos to prove it. What do you say to that?
Nothing.
Gold Coast City Council has confirmed to A Current Affair it's received several complaints regarding Lawrence Drive. Multiple patrols and inspections have been conducted with appropriate enforcement action taken in response to each complaint. If a vehicle is not registered or removed after 14 days, the vehicle may be impounded by council. City officers will consult with local businesses and tenants to ensure an appropriate allocation of time-restricted parking in this area. A more permanent solution, neighbours say, staff-friendly 12-hour spots.
What would be your message to the guys over the road?
If you can't fit the space in your own area, don't put him on the road.
You're making it very hard for them, aren't you?
Mate, Albanese makes it hard for everyone, mate.
So it's the Prime Minister's fault the cars are parked in the street.
The Prime Minister makes it hard for everybody. Yeah.
But he's not parking the cars in the street.
This is not on. You can't do this. It's not right. It's not fair. You're not giving everyone else a decent go. You know, you've been given a pretty good run. It's time to clean it up.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can't blame Albo for that one. It's messy.